Thank you, Marina. Thank you. The magical genie, Marina Martin. I met Marina when I first went to the White House, and I think it was like the second day there. I was like, who is that woman? She is amazing. And it has been a dream of mine since that day to get her here and tell some of these stories. I've been following these stories since the day I met her, and I find them the things that make you want to get up in the morning and tackle the hardest problems in the world. Thanks, Marina, for being here. We have just a few more minutes together, and I want to wrap this up, and then there's going to be a wonderful reception outside. But stick with us just for a little bit of wrap-up and reflection. I want to start by thanking the people who made this event possible. This is a pretty big production. I guess you guys kind of got that. We can't do it without the amazing sponsors. All of these folks are people who are involved with our organization, not just this event, but this event is a big lift. Microsoft is involved with us in a variety of different ways. They support us. They're in our office space every Wednesday night for Code for San Francisco. They give us software. They give us friendship. They give us everything we could possibly need. We love them. And they also are the capstone sponsor of this event. So can we have a big round of applause for Microsoft? Our platinum sponsors, I'm going to start with Esri because they've been with us really again since the beginning. Such an amazing organization. Jack Dangermond actually gave us a donation our very first year to get started. And again, they partner with us in every way imaginable. Accenture and Adobe, both new sponsors this year. Hugely wonderful to have them come into the family. I know so many of you said such great things about the Accenture breakout session today on design thinking, and their lab that they have here in the Bay Area gets such great reviews. Adobe has been so wonderful, has brought so much to the table here, and has really become such a part of the Code for America family. I want to thank all of them, and I'd like a round of applause for our platinum sponsors. Our gold sponsors are awesome. They're also all going to be out there in just a few minutes when we wrap up. And we're going to have a wonderful reception. But Ad Hoc, good friends of ours from an organization that was formed out of the healthcare.gov rescue by some of the greatest technologists in government. Google, also been with us since the beginning. GitHub, thank you very much. We are, it's quite obvious how addicted we are to GitHub. Go on our GitHub account. Socrata, bringing open data to cities around the country and being friends and supporters all the way through. Gov Delivery, which has just been through some amazing investment and been really, I think, made a milestone investment in civic tech companies, and the wonderful folks at JP Morgan Chase and Company who are supporting our work in economic development. Thank you to our gold sponsors. We have several, more than a dozen other sponsors out there. I'm not going to name them all, but they all have amazing products and services. So you're going to get to go visit them again in a minute. But thank you to all of them for all the support that they have brought us. And our supporters that are not necessarily supporting this event, but many of them are, but keep our work going throughout the year. Knight Foundation, Omidyar Network, Laura and John Arnold Foundation, and you all got to hear from Reid Hoffman. These guys make all the work that you saw on stage from Code for America fellows and staff possible. All right, can we just have like an enormous round of applause for our brigade members once again? And brigade members, I'm sorry, I know we're out of time, but you guys got to stand up. Anyone in a brigade, stand up. Take the love. Okay, these are the people you're supposed to hug. Jilsey says, hug a brigade member. Hug those people when you get out of here. You guys do such amazing stuff. I also want to thank all of the public servants in the room. All of what was it? You put yourself on the hand grade of public service. All of the public servants, thank you for the work you do. Thank you for taking time to come here. I want to thank our board. I want to thank all of our staff. I want to thank everyone from the city of Oakland, particularly our fantastic mayor, Libby Schaaf, for welcoming us to Oakland, for making this such a wonderful place for you all to come. I also want to thank our amazing team. I think it's quite apparent how hard this team works to bring this event together. Every single person who works at Code for America works on this event and works late hours this time of year to make this thing happen. Our summit team, our dedicated summit team is Contagia, Chi, Misha, Caitlin, Matthew Lovelace, Nicole Nedich, Hannah Marati, Daniel Javera, and Zoe Blumenfeld. And I want a quick round of applause for them. And there are two people on that slide who work on this 24/7 and have for certainly the past several days, but leading up to this, put their heart and souls into it. And I want to bring them out. Nicole Nedich and Contagia Placide, please come out. These guys have done so much, and I had several people stop me in the hallway and say this was the best run event they've ever gone to. Thank you, Nicole. I couldn't believe this program. It blew me away, and I'm supposed to know what's on it. So thank you guys so much. And Kat's going to come back out in a minute, but I would be remiss if I didn't also thank David Eves, who had to go home, as you know, and Kat for being such amazing hosts. So I'm going to do a couple more reflections to wrap up on what many of you have said throughout this week and what I heard. But before we do that, I want to bring someone up on stage who's very special. Last year, those of you who are here will remember that we honored a colleague that we lost, Jake Brewer, who meant something to so many of us here. He would have been incredibly proud of everything he saw on stage, and he's very much with us here. For all of us who knew him, and many of you who didn't, I guarantee you will get to hear about him and his amazing work. This year, his mother, Lori Collins, asked to come speak to this community, and I couldn't think of a better way to kick off our little wrap-up than having Lori come up and talk a little bit about Jake's legacy.